One of many people who feel they cannot relate to those who are considered young, in large part due to slang. A high school teacher in Atlanta decided to try his hand at decoding the latest teen speak into plain English. John Stenger is a journalism instructor. He oversees the student newspaper, which includes a glossary of Gen Z lingo to help grown folks translate some of the most used phrases. The ones growing in popularity on social media, which have confounded teachers and parents alike. John, proof that you're really old when you say, I don't know what in the world people are saying that are younger than 25. Was it that you wanted to understand yourself better what teens were saying?
Very much so, Adrienne. Maybe I'd given an assignment to a kid too much homework and they'd say, hey, you're being extra. Why are you doing that? So I'm like, I better find out what extra means. So that led to just us figuring out what these Gen Zers are saying with these glossaries.
Well, extra, I could understand being something that would be widely understood. Like you're doing too much. But a lot of Gen Zers, they're going to enter the workforce and they're going to work with people who are older than them. And isn't this helpful? I mean, just let's look at the big picture and bridging communication styles between generations. Do you see this as like a case study in cultural anthropology or sociology?
Very much so. I do worry about them as they bring their vocabulary into the workforce. So we are trying to help the parents understand. That's the big thing. But also, we ourselves are gently reminding them sometimes how things are said in the more, popular culture or grown-up culture.
Yes. Okay. So let's decode some words we're seeing and hearing, and you can tell us. The one we didn't understand was pushing P.
This is one that the kids do say a lot, or they said it a few years ago. Many times, by the way, Adrienne, they tell me like, hey, they're no longer saying that. A lot of this stuff gets stale real quick. Yep. I haven't heard pushing P this year.
Okay, but you say like pushing P, or do you say like pushing P?
Pushing P is the way I've heard it. Good nuance there, exactly.
Okay. Nuance is important.
What does it mean, though?
It means like respectable, right? It means like...
respectable, yeah. We even make a sign when, Marky, they do speeches in class, and some of the kid holds up a sign says, you're pushing P right now, so the kids know they're doing well.
Okay,
oh.
So positive.
Okay,
P.
I'll make my own sign.
Yeah.
Y'all are pushing P right now. I can just see that.
What's Riz? Riz.
Well, Riz, of course, is it's short for charisma, I learned. We all should know. And it just means, we used to say back in the day, you got game. So it's really pretty much a direct synonym to that expression.
Oh. Swagger.
I know that one.
Swagger, yeah, exactly.
All right. I knew cap, no cap. Marky had to Google it.
I've never heard it
We'll
once.
let you explain.
Well, it's easy for us, again, grown folk, to confuse cap with no cap. Of course, no cap is, I'm speaking truthfully. Y'all are the best anchors I've ever met before. No cap.
Oh, we like
hey. Hey now.
That means no lie.
No lie, exactly. It's directly synonymous with that.
So when you ate that, what does ate mean?
This is a really popular one.
I've seen that a lot on social media.
Yeah. Hey, Hillary, you really ate on that essay you just wrote. You did really well. So.
When
I
see
like
it, it's
that
like
one. That one didn't.
When you have like really nice makeup on, or when you do really good dance moves, you'd be like, you ate that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Or slay. Slay is another way of saying that. Slay.
Oh, I know slay. Okay.
Is slay still cool?
I hear it all the time.
My cameraman, Corey, and my floor director, Hunter, who are both in their 30s, are like, yeah, slay is still a thing.
Yeah,
John Stenger, you know what? You know, one way to have the fountain of youth is to have somebody like you in your 50s be willing to bridge this gap and talk about slang. And I'm sure they all think you're very cool, all the students.
Well, they wince a little bit when I use some of these expressions, but they also charitably laugh, too. So that's always fun.
Yeah, thank you for the laughs, John.
John Stenger, thank you for that Slang 101 tutorial. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.